And let's cross live now to Barrister Deji Adeyanju, human rights lawyer and civil rights activist. Sir, welcome to the program. Can you tell us more about the accusations being put forward against the River State governor? Why was he targeted, do you think?
Thank you for having me on the show, and it's a pleasure to join you all the way from Abuja in the nation's capital. Yes, it's in my mind, the reason why the governor and the River State House Assembly were targeted is extremely political, because, you know, there's a threshold, a democratic threshold, you know, stipulated in the Constitution under Section 305 of our Constitution, 1999 as amended, that while it is considered that the President and Commander-in-Chief has the powers to declare state of emergency, however, there is a constitutional threshold, which is more or less like a condition precedent in that section, that there must be certain grounds for the declaration of the state of emergency. For instance, during wartime, or when there's a fear of invasion of our nation, or when there has been complete breakdown of law and order, or when there's fear or apprehension of invasion of the country, or maybe during natural disasters, when maybe a state of emergency is needed to declare, maybe for instance during COVID, to avoid spread, or during national disasters, or when there's serious threats to the nation or to any region or different parts of it. So then, if those things are present, then that threshold will have been fulfilled and the condition precedent will have been met. Then the president cannot declare state of emergency in line with the provision of Section 305, and the president must seek and get approval of 2/3 majority of the National Assembly. And even at that, even when the state of emergency has been so declared, rightly declared in line with the provision of the Constitution, that state of emergency does not serve as a stay against the governor from performing his constitutional duties as governor, because the governor, just like the president, is an elected official by the people. The governor cannot be suspended so moto via a press conference by the president. Just like the way nobody can suspend the president via a press conference, because he's an elected representative of the people. Both the governor and the members of the State House of Assembly are elected members of both parliament and the executive arm of that state. And the only grounds upon removal of the governor has been captured in Section 188 of our Constitution. The procedures for removing the governor is by an impeachment proceedings. That has not been done in this case. The other exceptional circumstance where a governor might be removed is by the courts during an election petition proceedings or a pre-election matter. Those two instances that I've just referenced earlier have not arisen. That is not the case in the instant situation. But the president has gone ultra-vires the Constitution and outside his powers. The powers given to the president under Section 305 of our Constitution are not at large. The president cannot just unilaterally remove the governor. It is indeed laughable, because things like this can only happen in Nigeria or Africa, where the people do not have respect or regard for rule of law or constitutional democracy. Can President Trump, the president of the United States of America, can he remove the governor of California via a press conference? The answer is in the negative.
Barrister Deji Adeyanju, human rights lawyer and civil rights activist, thank you for that analysis.
Thank you for having me.